What's up, y'all? We're here with another episode of Mouthful. Thank you for joining us. Of course, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube, Twitter, and IG. It'll be here at the bottom or in the middle somewhere. Again, don't forget to subscribe to A Taste of Culture. Go to the website for Black-owned wine, spirits, bourbon, tequila, whiskey, anything you can name of. A Taste of Culture with the discount code Mouthful. Yeah, Mouthful for a 25% discount. I am so excited today to introduce one of our guest hosts. His name is Walter Kemp. I didn't even, hey y'all, my bad. How was y'all?
Hey.
I was talking. How was y'all's weekend? How was everybody's weekend?
Not long enough. Never long enough.
Something happened to me. I'm really devastated. Devastated. Y'all, I ain't got no eyelashes on today. And I forgot to buy some makeup, but not my eyelashes. So
listen, we okay with you being here bald.
You look good, girl.
Yeah, you look good.
Well, yes, again, we have Walter Kemp here. I'm excited for this one. Based out of New York, fitness guru, been mentioned in Allure, been mentioned in Forbes magazine. Like, hello.
Okay.
How you doing?
Thank you.
What's up? How you doing? Desmond, take it away.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm so excited to be here. No, thank you guys for having me. Thank you so much.
All right, Walter, well, let's just get into it. We do have a few questions for you. Just tell us how you got started in being the fitness guru that you are.
Well, it started with my own personal journey, to be honest with you. I moved to New York and I was 250 pounds. And I came here to be a choreographer or a Broadway dancer of some sort. But when I started auditioning, I was having issues blending in with like other cast members because I was much larger than everyone. So they suggested that I lose some weight in order to fit in like this ensemble role. And then at that point, when I started to go on this little weight loss journey, I started to realize that I enjoy fitness more than I did performing. And at that point, I started to lose weight. It became like a lifestyle for me. 50 pounds. I dropped about 50 pounds, then 60, and then I dropped 100. And when I got to like 100 pounds, I was like, nah, this is what I want to do. And I think I can help other people do the same thing. And I started to help my mom. Then I helped my grandmother lose some weight. And then
oh, that's right.
And then everybody just started to ask me for help, and it just kind of like spiraled from there. Like it just became a thing, and I haven't looked back. I haven't done theater in over like 5 years. I still kind of dance because a lot of times my classes are only strength based. A lot of them are cardio dance. Because I like to do things that's fun when it comes to burning calories and losing weight. I can't just like pump iron. Like I need to be stimulated. So I'm still dancing, but that's pretty much how it happened. It started with my own personal journey, and once I figured out the secret sauce, then I started to share it.
Absolutely, we appreciate that, and I'm gonna need some tips because my titty's sitting in my lap right now, and I don't know.
I got you. I got you. Saran wrap. Like when I first started losing weight, I was insane. Like I was eating baby food. I was doing all kind of dumb shit. Like, I was rapping.
Baby
food. Wait, I heard that baby food
did
worked.
the baby food diet. I promise to you, I did, and I almost passed out. I used to wrap my stomach in saran wrap. Wait, she was like, "I'm going to get some baby food."
Walking around like a winner.
I tried everything.
Like that.
I'm gonna have to try this. I'm really gonna have to try that.
No, don't try it. Don't try it.
But I have noticed like you partnered with Lonnie Love at some point. Like y'all were doing like a fitness IG live situation. Am I correct?
Absolutely. So what I wanted to do is just kind of like reach out to like a lot of Black influential people in a community to kind of help my people lose weight. Because it was funny, I started working for this company about 3 years ago, and my following blew up, but a lot of my clients didn't look like me. A lot of my clients were like
Um,
white girls, white guys. It wasn't a lot of black people. So I was like, what do I do to get like my people's attention? Like I want to help everybody, but I specifically am trying to help my people. So I got in contact with one of Lonnie Love's people, and he loved the idea, and she decided that she wanted to do something. I thought we were just going to do like a quick Instagram live video, and she decided that she wanted to do it for the entire month of March, and she named it Move in March. And every Saturday for the month of March, we went live, and I gave them a 15-minute workout, stuff that was accessible to all people. I featured so many different modalities. We did like a high intensity workout. We did a low impact workout. We did a cardio chair workout one Saturday where you sit down and we working out in a chair. And then we did one of my signature cocktail workouts where I make a cocktail as I exercise, and I burn the amount of calories that I actually put into the cocktail. So it's kind of like having a cocktail that's guilt free.
Yeah, because I
That
definitely
would
checked it
motivate
out
me.
a few times.
Huh?
I definitely checked out of one of the lives, which was the sit down, and that was the only one that I participated in because I was sitting down.
Yeah.
um,
I love it. Listen, you got it. I wanted to do something that was accessible to all people, just to let people know that fitness isn't only like explosive movement. It's not movement. It's not only plyometric. It's not only lifting weights. It's different ways to burn calories and stay healthy. You can sit in a chair and do some jabs, and get the heart rate up and burn some calories even doing that.
Absolutely. And I definitely want to commend you for making it look fun. You make it look so easy. And I think that's what engages the people more, is because if I look at somebody working out and it looks intense and it looks hard, I don't want to do it. But you
Right.
have like this energy that makes it seem so fun, and you have the biggest smile on your face the entire time. And it's just like, oh, I would like to do this for like 3 minutes, but I would like to do
Yeah.
it.
like you, it's like your message. It always seems like it's going somewhere, and then it's like,
And then it'd be
dang,
like,
dang.
and
But you know
punchline.
what, Walter? I have a question for you. Just
Okay.
me kind of being on the spiritual journey. How do you incorporate that? That holistic way, your spirituality. More of a natural way of doing things. How do you incorporate that into your workouts? I love that.
Well, honestly, it's funny you say that because working out for me is church. It really, really is. Like I had this one experience where I was at the gym and I left my headphones. I think we all have experienced that when we go to the gym, like, damn, I left my headphones. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I had this moment where I was like, you know what, whatever. I got on the treadmill and decided to play like this little game with myself. And I started to try to manifest the person that I wanted to become. So instead of listening to music and something that's going to take me out of what I'm trying to accomplish, I decided to bring myself completely to that moment and actually run and visualize the person that I was building. And ever since then, every time I work out, I do that exact same thing. I exercise and I consciously manifest what I'm trying to look like, what I'm trying to feel, and I try to just visualize it. I always say, if you can see it in your head, you can hold it in your hand.
Right.
So I try to visualize everything, even as I'm working out, and then I now I look like this. No, I'm joking. But that's how I make
And
it spiritual. That's how I make it spiritual. I honestly just think I try to manifest what I want to be, and sometimes I exercise and I pray. You know what I mean? Like it's just like everybody have their moments when it's them in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? But like when I work out, I feel like that's kind of like the only chance that I have to just sit within myself and try to connect to God. It's
absolutely,
it's
that's a
it's
beautiful
like
thing.
combining like the mind, body, and spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
And
just
which
Right.
hitting it
is
all at
a
one time.
perfect segue right into this topic today, which is manifesting the mind, body, and soul.
Yes.
And we are very adamant about speaking as much as we can regarding mental health,
Yes.
dealing with relationships, and breaking those generational curses. And it's coincidental that we have you here today to talk about the body, because we don't talk about the body often
Hmm.
on this show, because we're not all, well, let me speak for me. I'm not a physically active person at all, and I
Hmm.
think that is also a great conversation that needs to happen in order to, like you said, the mind, body, and spirit, those things are all connected, and it's very important that we exercise each one of those in order to be 100%. And we definitely appreciate you again for being here today. And maybe that
Absolutely.
well, I need to connect with you. I really do because
I got you.
baby, listen.
I got you. I got you. But yeah, mind, body, and spirit. Like um I don't know. Exercising is just spiritual for me. Like it's church for me. It's just a place
It
that I go
is.
to at all times. You know.
I feel the same. I feel like after a workout, it's just something. First of all, I just feel like it's like I accomplished it because it's not quote unquote hard for me, but it's a challenge. Like every single time. I don't care if I've been doing it, and I've been very consistent with workouts. I don't care. Like it's hard, but I always go into it with, okay, I'm gonna finish it. It is what it is. But like just always continuing to stay positive, like during that workout, and just knowing that at the end of that workout, like you've done something for your body, you've done something for your mind and soul. Like it's a whole thing for me. Okay,
No,
it's a whole.
I understand exactly what you're saying. That's exactly like when I'm teaching my classes, while I'm like explaining the movement, I'm consciously saying like, y'all get hyped. Like why are y'all not excited? Like we're doing something that's going to help us live longer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is not the time to be mad. Be mad at your boyfriend later. But right now, this is something that's going to build you up, not beat you up. So it's like when you work it out, you have to work out with the knowledge of knowing that this is something that's going to help me live longer. This is not something that's here to terrorize you and make your life worse. It's here to make your life better. So like movement with that consciousness, it helps you reach a place where you actually, like Desmond said, like when I work out, I'm smiling, and you say it seems as if I'm enjoying it. I really fucking am. Like I am like so hyped, and not only because of what I'm doing, but the ability we have to move our body. Like I just get like we just don't understand how grateful we are to even just get out of bed. Like there's a lot of people who can't do burpees and can't do push-ups, but they can step in place. You know what I'm saying? They can
Just
shoulder
keep it
box.
pushing,
You know what
keep it
I'm saying? You
moving.
can get some type of movement. Movement is medicine. Any type of movement. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be torture. You just gotta find what you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? My workout ain't gonna look like yours, and yours ain't gonna look like mine. The same way your spiritual practice doesn't look like mine. You have to find what's best for you, but you have to find what's best for you. You can't just
Absolutely.
sit
And you
just
can't do that without
want it.
with doing nothing at all. Like you have to get
Exactly.
out there and try different things and figure out what does work for you.
Exactly, exactly. Because for me, for a long time when I first started, it was running, you know, and I was like, oh, this is my thing. I jump on the treadmill. I'm gonna get 3 miles in 4 times a week, and I
Woo!
and I was eating smaller portions,
It's
and
not as
that's what
bad
I
as you
did.
think, Desmond.
Oh, that's nothing. That's literally like
It's
30,
not. It's
45
really
minutes
not
a
as
day.
bad as you think it is. I mean,
It
especially
isn't.
when you start doing it. But you know what, Walter? I just got one question. I mean, and it's real small.
Talk
Just
about it.
can you help me get a booty?
You know what? It's funny that you asked that because let me show you something. No, I'm
Oh,
joking.
no.
Oh no, no, I'm joking. No, for real. My clients, they call me the booty builder. One day, like after teaching, so I teach on this online app called Obey, and I teach
Okay.
4 live classes a week, and I also have like over 300 videos on demand that you can take. Half of these videos are glute videos. After working for the company for about a year, they were like, damn, this boy put a lot of squats in his class. Like his class has got a lot of squats. And he was like, we're going to call him the booty builder. And I took that and I ran with it. And now I'm Walter Kemp, AKA the booty builder. But
The
I can
booty
help you.
builder.
I can help you. Yeah, I can help you.
Because she don't have none. She has nothing.
Oh no.
She's coming with a clean slate,
That's
okay?
fine. Little booties matter. Listen, it's a booty call. Let's go. It's a
I ain't
booty
gonna lie to you.
call.
I was not blessed with the booty at all.
But you
I
know
just
what?
would like
Listen,
mine.
honestly, working your glutes is going to strengthen your lower back. It's going to strengthen your knees. Like, it's so many reasons to just make sure that you actually work the glutes other than to have like your Kim K, you know?
Mm.
Good to know.
He's like,
Where can I find it?
okay.
What'd you say, Shay?
Where can I sign it?
Listen, like I said, Obey Fitness, obefitness.com. You guys can find me there. And like I do a lot on social media. I would love to do like social media challenges. I did something with Lonnie Love. I did something with Sabrina Fulton, who was Trayvon Martin's mother. I'm in talks of doing something with Al Sharpton right now. So we'll see. We'll see.
Oh,
Yeah.
short.
Yeah, I train his daughter. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but at any rate. Next.
Right. But let's talk about like the importance of with the body and working out, like how that improved your mind. Like, do you think that there is a tie between, being physically active and being mentally stimulated as well?
Absolutely. I think that like I said, exercise can be meditation because it's the one moment that you stop and you go within and you're working on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we wake up and we go. We don't even take a moment to say, thank you, God. Thank you
Thank
for the
you.
universe.
Yep.
Thank you for this moment. It's like we wake up and it's go time, And then before you know it, you get home and you so tired that you can't even acknowledge yourself or your day that you just pass out. You wake up and you do it again. So for me, what exercise does, it allows you a pause within your day. You know what I'm saying? It's like before you do anything, you wake up and you get ready to go, but you say, you know what, I'm about to take this 20 minutes or this 15 minute, I'm gonna do this 15-minute stretch before I go to work, or this 30-minute workout, or this 30-minute jog before I go. And that allows you to stop and pause. And with that, it creates space in your mind, and it creates space for you to pour positivity and love back into yourself, opposed to thinking about the next thing that you have to do. See, because I live in New York City and I've been here for over 15 years, and sometimes it feels like it's been one long day.
It's
But
a
when I
lot.
take it's a lot, and it's like I constantly feel like what's next, what's next. But every time I work out, it allows me to say what's happening now, what is going on now, how do I feel right now, how are my spirits, what do I need, you know what I'm saying? And that way I'm able to feed myself accordingly, whether it's spiritually, mentally, or even physically. Your body tells you what you need to eat sometimes. So I just believe it's all connected. I feel like exercising does allow your mind a chance to just breathe.
Absolutely. And I can 100% agree to that. And with us, discussing our completeness with our mind, body, and soul, I do have a question because I hear this term a lot and I guess I can't, it's hard for me to understand what it really means. So and I'm asking everybody this question, like, what is your definition of a soulmate or a soul tie?
That's a good question. I'll go last because haven't thought about that.
Hey, look, I ain't found mine yet, so I don't know either. Okay, so I'll go. I mean, to be honest, I feel like a soulmate is a person, or what I think it's a person that you connect with that you guys kind of have. I don't know if it's, what do you call it, like telepathy? Like you just kind of know each other that much to where you can say, okay, hey, I feel like they need some space right now. Let me give them some space. Let me not quote unquote allow, but let's just say, for instance, I'm in a relationship, right? And you know how most people get jealous or like they're just so dependent on their significant other. I'm the type of person who likes when my person says, hey, I'm going to kick you with the, please, by all means, get your space, have your fun, so that when you come, what? You don't like I want to be in a skin. See, no, me, like the person that I'm with, like I want to, I want them to be able to express themselves, allow them to have their free time, so that when we do get together, we have more to talk about. We have more experience to share, outside of us. Like it's not always about us. Like I want my person to just be their individual self when we just come together and be those individuals, but just work together for the better, to grow, to build an empire, like to do that. I just,
So what is okay, and I get
So
that. So
I could give
what
you my
ties
definition.
your soul together? That
I
What
sounds
think
ties
so
in
your
my
much
soul?
definition.
deeper.
What ties your soul together is the fact that you both that you both understand each other, and you just have this thing to where you understand one another, and it's going to be your forever person. There's no doubt in your mind that this is who I want to share the rest of my life with. It may not happen. Like, I feel like some soulmates were, torn apart, but in the back of their mind, like, they knew that was their soulmate. They knew that was a person, their forever person. Just circumstances didn't allow that to happen. So I guess if that's answering your question, I just feel like that person that you wouldn't mind spending the rest of your life with. Why are you looking at me?
Because I guess it just doesn't, I don't know. It's, I guess because it's so broad and it could be different things for different people. I guess it's hard for me to
True.
really
That's true.
grasp the concept of
So,
what the definition of a soulmate or a soul tie is.
so
Okay.
I
So
think I think for me, soulmates can be more than just relationships. I feel like soul families, for example, I believe in that. I believe that your friends are your soulmates. So I think what a soulmate is to me is that somebody that your soul recognizes, like you know them, but you've met them before. You've connected with them on a deeper level to where y'all mirror each other, y'all help each other grow. You It's just this like unspoken, like,
It's just like a natural instinct.
yeah,
and
and
yeah, and like, even like you're saying, like, it doesn't. I wasn't. Well, yeah, I guess I did kind of put a thing on the relationship, but no, like, that type of relationship that I explained, like, it could be with a friend or a damn dog. Yeah, that's your soulmate. That's your soulmate.
right.
But but like, any type of relationship.
I
Yeah.
think I think I think a soulmate. When I think soulmate and I think soul connection, I also think like um vulnerability, and I also think openness, and I think comfortability. So like a lot of times when you meditate and you sit within yourself, those are conversations that only you and your soul knows. You know, sometimes the conversations you have
Mm.
with yourself is like you would never tell somebody. But then when you have that soulmate or that soul tie, it's like that person that you feel comfortable expressing that level of self with. You know what I mean? Like, we're connected. My soul is connected with you. So I'm going to be as vulnerable with you as I am with myself and with my soul. So it's like almost putting that person right next to you, not in front of you or behind you, but treating this person as an equal, or treating them as if their soul is even within your soul. Like, I will honor you and I will honor your soul the way that I honor my soul. So when I think about like soul ties and soul connections, like you said, like I have a best friend who I also feel like is one of my soulmates, because I have those the same conversations that I have with God. I feel comfortable enough to have them with him.
That's beautiful.
And that's a beautiful
And
thing.
That is exactly.
you said you were going last because you said you didn't know what you know. Don't play with me. You knew
No,
that.
I was inspired by what y'all was saying too. I was like, nah, that's
Yeah.
good.
But I think for me, it's a pretty much a combination of everything that you guys have said. Like, it's complete vulnerability, complete transparency. Because I feel like a lot of people are scared to be transparent and scared to be vulnerable, because at the end of the day, they have to accept who they really are, as opposed to this facade that they put on and that they want people to perceive them as. And I feel like it's so difficult for me, like, trying to date, because I want to weed through all the BS.
Yeah.
I don't want you to give me what you think I want. I want you to give me you. And it's so hard to break down those barriers. And it's out there somewhere. I know my soul
Yeah,
tie
but a soulmate
is
Be
out there
will
patient.
somewhere.
I
pull
say be
you
patient.
out of that. Your true soulmate, and like for example, with relationships, I truly believe that your soulmate will they force you to look at yourself. Like you are looking at yourself and you are forced to fix what's in you. in
Mhm.
order to,
Hold that mirror up to you.
yeah. So
Mhm.
it's and sometimes they're pretty harsh relationships because you're like, dang, like my friends or family or boyfriends, whatever, like come into your life to teach you about yourself so you can become a better person and you can grow and your soul can
So,
achieve
do
your
you think
greatness.
there's a such thing as seasonal soulmates or seasonal soul ties?
Nah,
Oh no, no,
You don't think so?
no. I think
That makes kind of sense. I mean,
I mean, there's just
everything
feel
makes
like
sense
you
to me.
like somebody.
Because here's the thing, I don't believe that there's one single person that can really teach you everything that you need to know to grow
true.
and be the
Absolutely.
person that you, and I feel like you learn certain things from
I agree
certain
with that.
people.
And that's why
So
you have more than one
would they
soulmate.
still be considered a soul tie or a soulmate,
Mhm.
even though they were only there for that period of time?
Mm,
Right.
I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
I mean, I think so. And also, like you said, one person isn't here to teach you everything. So, like, just because, like I said, your soulmate, you can have a soul tie with a friend. Then you have a soul tie with your partner. Your partner may be here to teach you a different type of love than what a friend can teach you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think maybe seasonal, but also just being understanding that it's not coming from one person. It allows you to receive the messages that God is trying to send through, like these people.
That's good.
That's what's-
You're good. He's
But
really
also,
good.
I
real
feel like
good.
you have to have an understanding of yourself. I feel like it is hard to tie your soul to someone if you do not tie it to yourself. It's like it's
Yeah.
hard to offer something to someone that you can't even offer to yourself. It's just like I think a lot of times we are searching so much for things that is outside of us that we tend to forget the thing that is within us. And sometimes you just like you these different people, you can learn this lesson from a friend and you can learn this lesson from a partner, but there are lessons within you that you must learn for yourself through yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that comes with sitting with yourself. So like there's lessons for you that you have to teach yourself that you're not even receiving because you're so busy reaching outside of yourself. Everything ends and begins with yourself. Shakespeare said, "To thine own self be true." It starts with you. Early in the morning, you wake up and you go to sleep. It's just you, boo. You got nobody there with you. You can have somebody laying right next to you, but you wake up within yourself with your thoughts, with your spirit, with your body, with your mind. So that has got to be the first and ultimate tie that you want to have. You got to tie yourself to the spirit, to the universe, to God, and then reach outside of yourself.
That's facts, bro.
No, that's right. So
I feel like that is a very hard thing to do.
Hmm.
Um, and because as I said earlier, it's like you have to accept who you really are. And a lot of people don't want to do that because, like you said, they're really so much caught up on things outside of them and everything that's around them, and trying to put up this impression of the people that they consider friends, family, whatever the case may be. And I think that hinders you from being authentically you. And
Hmm.
so it's important that we have these conversations of mind, body, and soul because they're all interconnected and you can't be 100% you without one of those three things.
But the remarkable thing is that the longest relationship we're going to have while we're here on this earth is a relationship with ourselves. So
yes,
you got
sure.
time. You got time. Even if it is hard, but guess what? You got your whole life to figure it out. If you ain't got it now, we ain't gonna beat ourselves up for being human. We'll get it tomorrow.
I wish that more people could understand that. Like you have time here. Like doesn't matter when you figure it out, as long as you fucking do.
Mhm.
Right.
Continue to keep it moving, keep it pushing. Oh, this didn't work. Okay, cool. Let me figure out a different way to do it, or maybe let me try something
Right.
else. If it just does not continue to work, let me keep it pushing and try to do something else. I feel like a lot of people they don't realize that we have that time. We can do it. We just have to sit with our stuff a little bit longer. It's okay. It's cool.
I always like to ask myself, like, Ashe, did you do your best today? Because that's all that matters. If you did your best, that's the best you can do, boo. Like,
Yes.
just gotta give it something. because whether it's a little bit, whether it's some here and there, you really have to pour into yourself and pour into you, because that reflects everything else that's coming away from that.
And you really also have to take the time to really manifest what you want. You have to speak those things into your life and speak them into existence if that's something that you really want, in order for it to happen. If you say, because you can think things all day long. If I sit here and say, tomorrow I am going to get up, I'm going to do XYZ in order for me to do ABC. And like, it really happens. And it's crazy because I actually manifested something that recently happened in my life. I won't go into too much detail, but it that's a real thing. And I feel like we need to all, as a people, manifest aloud and verbally what we really want to do with our lives and what we want in our lives.
I would say my
Absolutely.
favorite thing my favorite way to manifest the things that I want out of life is that I write them down. And I write everything that I want, whether it's, I want it now, I want it next year, whenever. I write it down and I pray over it. And, it helps. It really helps me manifest the things that I actually really want. But you subconsciously manifest as well. And a lot of people don't know that, like, what you think in your head is still you manifesting, whether it's good or bad. So you have to be careful what you speak and what you think into the universe, because it'll come back.
That's right. So I really, really enjoyed this conversation.
Me too.
This really spoke to my soul. Like, I had a lot of chills. So we're gonna get into the word of mouth, and speaking of manifest, I'm gonna tell you who manifested her life. Okay, Brittany Renner manifested. She manifested the baby daddy, the athlete. She got the check. Divorced that, filed for divorce from that young man after 2 weeks after having that baby. Look at Walter like, what?
No, this is my first time hearing this.
Yes. So let's get into it. So PJ Washington, I'm not sure who he plays for now, but I think he was just drafted into the NBA. And Brittany Renner had been dating him since he was like 17. And she was, I think, 27 at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess she built a relationship with him. He got drafted. She just had a baby. I'm not sure of how long ago, but she just had a baby in 2
Baby's
weeks
little.
after. Huh?
Baby's like 6 months. Baby.
Yeah, so right after the baby was born, she filed for a divorce, and now allegedly she'll be getting $200K a month for child support. And let's just not forget about the video she made where she said athletes, they don't care, they have unprotected sex a lot. So if you want a bag, get your athlete.
Period. Shady.
So here's my thing. I feel like if she manipulated that young man, at 17, I'm dating was Brittany, was she like a fitness chick, or was she, because she wasn't into adult, she wasn't like doing pornography, I don't believe, but I think she was maybe like a fitness guru.
Yeah, I want to say
like
something fitness, sports related, and of course she's attractive. So like with social media comes that extra boom boom pop that you need to be now.
So here's my thing as well. She had made a whole book about the people that she slept with. So I don't know if this young man just like flat out did not know, or he thought, maybe she could change. And I really don't get it. This situation is really kind of sad to me just because of everything that she's put out. I just don't, whether athletes do this or not, don't bring a baby into this world just to get a check. Like, how do you really feel about the human being that you just brought into this world? Like,
yeah,
I feel bad for the baby. Like, just think about when this baby gets older and sees this video of his or her mom saying, yeah, I had a baby to get a check. Like, damn, you didn't want me. Like, I'm thinking you just had me for money. Like, I would feel shitty as hell, you know?
I think it just sucks so bad for PJ because she's not even letting him see the kids. So like he's posting really like sad stuff on social media, saying that he misses his son and wishes he could see him. Like just he's down bad, and that just really sucks because it's like, you know, who are you to withhold, you know, a child that you brought into the world with somebody else from him because you got what you wanted out of the situation, I guess is what it looks like. Like you got what you wanted.
Then I'm paying you all this money.
Yeah, you can't
let me see my child.
She needs to take him to court because if he's on child support and he's paying that much, you got visitation rights, boo. So he needs to take her to court and get that handled ASAP.
Yeah, it's a sad situation. I hate the fact that, you know, we do have to talk about it, period. Like, I mean, again, I don't know all of what Miss Renner went through, you know, through her childhood or just anything. I don't know if she was traumatized by something where she felt like, you know, she had to go this route again. Like, it's not my place to judge, you know, but there's just some things that aren't right. You know, there's just some things that aren't right. And I think, you know, this situation, it's fair to say, yeah, and then, you know, karma is real. It is very real. So let's just hope that, you know, your decisions that you have made don't cause you, you know, anything bad in the end. That's really, it's
so. I'm sorry, I just have to. I couldn't hold it any. Let's go. Okay, so I get it, right? She's not a very good person. Okay, but let's talk about him.
Let's
talk about it. I don't want to say that he couldn't have known about this chick, right? Because I'm pretty sure with him being
somebody told him
an NBA player, right? So at least one person said, Hey, be careful because
but that's what I'm saying. But I did mention that. I said, you know, maybe he did know what was going on and he just kind of decided to ignore it. And, you know, he may have thought he could change her. That I mean, you know, and
really in love.
You know,
he might have been in love for real.
No, right. He could have, and that's fine. You know, and he's an adult, he's a grown man, he laid down with her. These are the consequences you have to deal with when you've seen these things on the internet. You know, if you did see them, these are your consequences.
My thing is, if you know your pull-out game is weak, strap it up.
They were married.
Right. Also, we don't know if they had any issues in their relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been.
This is the first you're really hearing about this.
The divorce came shortly after.
That is true. That's very much.
Because I mean, he is a celebrity.
She was ready to go, and she was like, "Let me trap him with this baby before I go."
that.
And he's young too, so he probably has a lot of like growing to do as a man. You know,
he's like, is he 21? Is he 18?
Yeah, he's like 22.
21. Okay.
And that child support money ain't nothing to him. He like,
You think only making $4 million a year?
Oh, I ain't know
that.
Somebody said that amount isn't right.
Being so young, like you're already putting out this much money at that age. Like that is crazy.
But somebody did say that the amount that she was getting may or may not be 1,000% true.
I'm hoping it's not 200K in this now.
I don't think it's that much.
I'm hoping not. So we're just gonna keep them in our prayers and our thoughts, and you know, just kind of hope for the best for this situation, especially the baby. I think the baby is the most important thing in this whole situation. Let's just
You just
She
gotta
do.
watch everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got these big circles. They friendly with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just gotta keep your circle small. You gotta know who's in your camp and keep it cute. Even I mean, you even your wife. You gotta screen these people. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely. Because my thing is, and I say this all the time, I feel like so many people are so self-serving, and like they really establish these relationships to get what they can benefit themselves out of you, and then they're done with it because their idea of relationships are so like superficial. They're so
Mhm.
they have
Nah,
no
they
depth.
just
They
love
lack depth.
themselves more. Like Walter said earlier, the longest relationship you're gonna have is with yourself. And you coming in this world, you came in here by yourself, you leaving by yourself. So I think a lot of people just know that and they are just more self-aware than most people. We're just gonna say it's self-awareness. Yeah, selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel sorry for that poor man. I really do. I don't know what else to say. I just feel sorry for
Yeah, we're gonna pray for him, pray for her, pray for the baby, keep everybody in our thoughts.
him.
But we can go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this great episode. It was so much fun talking to you guys. Thank you, Walter, for joining
Thank
Thank
us.
you.
you, Walter. I really, really enjoyed this episode. And if you don't know, I'm always having to leave maybe once or twice during the because I got kids and shit. So so I always have to end up leaving or giving somebody a kiss on the side or tell them to get there.
Understood.
But
I,
please
I really
remember to subscribe to the Taste of the Culture and use the code Mouthful for Black owned wine, spirits, anything that you could think of every month or every quarter. I believe he changed it. Um, but watch this episode on Wednesday at 7 p.m. every Wednesday. Just tune in after that. And then every Tuesday, we have Small Business Tuesday. So don't forget to join us there as well. And the after party right after this on Instagram. So be sure to follow us. Thank y'all so much.
Bye guys. Thank you.
bye.
Bye,
Have a good
Walter. Thank you
night.
so much.
Thank you.